Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to show you one of the best open source and free e-commerce platform that you can use to start your business. So what this basically means is that you get the software to run your online shop for free. The only thing you will be required to pay for is the domain name and the cost for web hosting. Okay, so the domain is actually the address. Like, for example, in this case, the address is opencart.com. So this opencart.com points to this platform where, like, to this particular website currently, where it is being stored. So the place where the website is stored is actually called the host. Okay, so those are the only two costs, and in most cases it won't cost more than $50 for you to get a good web hosting out there. If you don't know where to try, maybe you can start with guys like Hostinger. There's also GoDaddy. There's also Bluehost. These guys can give you some good web hosting and also domain services at an affordable price. Again, I'm sure maybe in your local country there could be other guys doing it at a much cheaper price. So it's upon you to do a quick verification and comparison on which um, host or domain provider gives you the best service at a good cost. Yeah, so back to OpenCart. So some of the key features that an e-commerce website should have is number one, displaying products. Okay, that means when customers land on your site, they should be able to see what you are selling. In this case, the products that you've already listed. So the store admin end should be having features where you can easily manage the product. And in that case, it's the product image, product name, product price, if you have taxes, and also the description. And then the other part that is key for an e-commerce platform is accepting orders. Because when you are putting your store out there on the internet, one of the primary role is to make sure that at least you can make a sale, right? So it will be useless, in my opinion, if you set up an online store and you are not accepting orders. So OpenCart actually helps you do that. So customers will be able to make orders from the storefront by just clicking add to cart, and then they'll be able to check out. Once they check out, you'll be able to see them on the admin panel under orders. Okay, and you can actually see more details about the orders if you want to make some comments and a lot more features. Okay, so the other part of an e-commerce website is managing the customers, because you have to know which customer is making which order, which customer is making which kind of inquiry. So with OpenCart, you are actually able to do that under customers, and once customers have signed up, you'll be able to see a list of customers, manage their details. You can be able to, for example, even ban some of the customers if you don't like them, and so much that you can do. So that's the third part. The fourth part is handling payments. With order acceptance, you will be required to, you will require to collect payments. So what OpenCart has done is that OpenCart is, you can extend through the extensions feature, where you can install new extensions, and some of them could be your local payment method, or you can actually do an integration so that you can collect payments either via card or PayPal, or whichever local payment method that you provide. And actually, OpenCart comes with a default payment system called payment extension called cash on delivery, which means your customers will be able to place orders and make payments once you once you've delivered the products to them. So the other part is shipping. So once a customer has placed an order, made payments, you will have to ship the product to the customer. Basically, order fulfillment. So OpenCart also helps you to do that through the extension system where you are able to manage different kind of shipping methods for your customers. And by default, we have a couple of them like flat rate shipping, where you set a flat rate for across uh, the site. And then there's the free shipping if your products don't require shipping. And then there's the per item where you charge shipping per the item bought. And then you can also ask your customers to pick from the store. And lastly, there's one for weight-based shipping where you charge based on the weight of the of each product. Okay, so that is how you can manage the shipping. And maybe just to quickly show you one, like you can see for this flat rate, you can set the cost, the zone, and make sure it's enabled, and then your customers will be able to see it when they're making an order. So that's why I feel it's important for you to consider OpenCart, because the other part is you can easily add more features to your store through the marketplace. Okay, so as you can see, the marketplace offers both commercial and free plugins that you can use to make your platform or your e-commerce shop to be robust and to get more out of it. So maybe I would advise that before you actually start the site, you can list down all the features you love your site to have, and then you can quickly do a random or a quick search in the marketplace to see if those plugins are available. And for example, if the plugin is not free and there is an available commercial plugin or extension, how much do they cost? And yeah, that will help you make a better decision so that you lower your cost and get to the market as quick as possible. So guys, that's pretty much about it. And one thing about this open source or free softwares is that security is almost guaranteed, but of course you'll need to do one or two things to just double check to ensure that your software, your online store is secure, maybe by purchasing an SSL. So it's called secure sockets layer. So you can check that and ensure that all your data is protected. Also ensure you've chosen the best web hosting company, because if you have so many customers and your hosting provider is not a good one, most probably you'll have downtimes or your system will be a bit slow. So that will affect the service delivery to your customers. Okay. So in case you need customization, that's what I do. You can reach out if you have maybe some custom requirements for your website, and we will definitely like discuss and see how we can help you achieve your dream. That's it, guys. See you in the next video.